Hello, everybody. It is Kelly Acheson at AStampAbove.com coming to you live from Sarasota, Florida. Woo! I am so excited to be stamping with you tonight. I missed everybody last week. Holy cow. Just waiting for my comments to get started here. I see I have a whole bunch of you out there already. Hello, Sonia and Deborah coming in. Thank you for the share. I really appreciate that. We've got Leanne and Lori and Jean, North Dakota, Washington. Oh my goodness, Tennessee is in the house. Hi, Diana and Judy and Beverly, Pamela from Connecticut. I'm just so happy to be here with you tonight. This is going to be so much fun. So, funny little story, you guys. I started racing around trying to get ready. I had to go do something with my hair because the humidity here makes it go kind of crazy. And you'll get to see that because one of these times I'll just be a little lazy and I won't do anything to it. But so I'm running around. I had to go do something with my hair. I had to put on a decent shirt. Ooh, I got my leopard print on. Woo! And I'm running around and then Steve's like, you should eat. And I'm like, I don't have time to eat. And I came on the YouTube channel on my iPad, and lo and behold, a whole bunch of you were already there. And so that was neat. And I'm looking around and I'm thinking, no. I'm not on for an hour. And as I was reading the conversation, you guys know me like so well. It's so funny because Amy was on here and she goes, well, she's usually on at 7 p.m. Central. And I'm reading through that and she goes, well, I know that sometimes she gets really confused by this, or it's very confusing for her. Time zone challenged right here. And I'm like, yep, Amy, you got me. You know me so well. Oh my gosh. Because I was like racing an hour ahead of time. And then I looked at my watch and I'm like, wait a minute. I'm not supposed to be on until 8 p.m. Eastern time. Because I was looking at my watch and it was almost 7 o'clock. Eastern time. So I did it again. Anyways, I was so happy that I had that extra hour. I know, Connie says, time zones are so confusing. You know, I have to deal with time zones constantly. And I don't understand why I can't get it through my head what the time zones are. I don't understand. Like, I don't understand why I can't get that. Anyways. It was pretty funny because I'm reading, like, Amy knows me so well because she goes, she's not supposed to be on until 7 Central time. And then later she says, you know, she does get pretty confused by this or something like that. I was like laughing my butt off. So then I said to Steve, who I had working here, if you saw my Facebook page, you saw I had him working here today. I said to him, I'm like, I'm not on for another hour. He goes, yeah, I was wondering why you were racing around. Oh, good Lord. Help a girl out here, right? So we got to Florida on Tuesday night about 8:30 p.m. We started out at 6:30 on Monday morning. We got to Nashville, stayed overnight. We decided not to stay there for a few days like we did last year. Oh, okay. Wendy says YouTube sent a notice saying it started at 6. Okay, I'm so glad you're telling me that. I'll finish my story in a minute. Because some of my programs change with me. Like my laptop and my iPad and my phone, they all change the time with me. But I know that one of my scheduling programs that I use called SyncShare, that specifically says it's Central Time, okay? And I didn't know if YouTube moved the time with me because I said I programmed that to go live at 7 p.m. thinking that YouTube was locked into Central Time. So let me make a note of that. YouTube, I should put 8 p.m. because it moved with me. It's so crazy, all the different platforms. I think Facebook was right because it stuck with the Central Time Zone too. So anyways, thank you so much for telling me that because I made a note of it because you know I'll never remember. And I will make sure that is changed because I've got a live next week for the Stamp Happy Academy. I've got a live class that I'm doing with that. So I need to change that time so that it's not weird. And then I'm going to have to really think about it. It's hard to get through my head. Anyways, we got to Nashville on Monday night. We stayed overnight there. And we got up bright and early on Tuesday morning and hit the road again. I was in charge of the route, and I could go this way on this highway or this way on this highway to get to Highway 10, which then comes across to 75 and heads down into Florida where we need to go. Well, apparently I picked the wrong way because somebody was a little cranky because we kept going through all these little towns and then you have to slow down and oh gosh. I'm like, dude, it was a 50-50. Like, how would I know that? So anyways, he settled his little butt down. Oh my gosh, he was so funny today, you guys. He got a paper cut, so he says, right? He always hollers when I have him do something for me. He always hollers workers' comp every time. Paper cut, workers' comp. Well, wait till I share the picture with you. When we're done here tonight, I'm going to share the picture. I'll probably put it on my blog post so everybody can see it, but I'll definitely put it on Facebook. He's got the labels. He put all the labels. Hang on, I'll grab these. So I'm getting kits ready to go out. We have catalog kickoff kits going out this week, and also my Adorable Owls isn't this week, but Sweet Citrus. So I'm having him put all the labels on these envelopes that hold all my cardstock for these kits. So he got a paper cut. He was doing that. He got a paper cut, and so he took the leftover sheet that you peel the labels off. It's like a long roll of labels. He took the leftover one, and he made a sling for his poor arm where he got a paper cut. And he goes, okay, I might need some workers' comp. And I just busted out laughing. I'm like, good Lord, I need a picture of that too. So he put a headlamp on his baseball cap so he could see my Stamp and Blend markers. I'm gonna grab those too. Packing up your stuff. I've had a lot of you ask me a lot of questions about packing up my stuff to come to Florida for 3 months and still be able to work, right? So this is what I had him do today. These are my Stamp and Blend markers, and I usually have them in our storage, right? They're all nice and neat there. Well, I can't bring all that to Florida because we have a Ford Explorer, which has got a lot of room in it, but not enough room to bring everything I want to bring, right? So I throw these in a Ziploc bag, and then I went to the store and I bought this container, and I think I got this at Walmart, and all my blends fit in here. But in my big gallon Ziploc bag, they were just all over. So we bought some little hair rubber bands, and I had him match up all the colors today and put 2 rubber bands around them so they're easier for me to find. And super funny because he couldn't see. It's hard to read them, right? And the lighting isn't good in the living room. So he put his hunting light on the bill of his baseball cap so that he could read the colors, and he did a fantastic job. So it was pretty funny. Yeah, and he probably heard himself doing that too. I don't know. But anyways, I heard a lot of grumbling, but at the end of the day, when he gets done, he's like happy to help you. And I'm like so grateful, right? So I have lots of questions about where am I? I am in Sarasota. Steve and I rented this condo last year from my cousins, and we were here for 1 month. Well, this year we're here for 3 months. And yeah, so I'm going to be in Florida for 3 months. How stinking lucky. Believe me, I count my lucky stars every day that we are able to do that. And so I'm here for 3 months. I am totally working. Like I've been working the whole time. I've only gone and laid by the pool once. One thing that I do like to do is go for a walk around the whole complex, which is I don't know, if I do it 2 times, it's like 2 miles. So it's about a mile. And I walk around the whole complex every day a couple times. So that's been nice. The weather's been great. And, but I'm totally working. And Steve is here. He's retired, right? So, you guys know that he takes good care of me, right? This has not always been the case, believe me. But since he retired and I'm working full-time plus, he does all the cooking, all the grocery shopping. He takes care of the outside of the house and all the things, and he'll vacuum once in a while. He's not very good at that, cleaning, but he's an angry cleaner. We've talked about this. So he does all the things. He takes care of me. So he's been running errands. Like today, I needed an extension cord to plug my phone in to go over there because there's a plug right here, but my cord is only long enough to go right up here over top of me. So I was constantly bumping it when I was making videos last night for my sweet citrus class, which we'll talk about. Courtney says, if I need an assistant, she's available. Good to know, Courtney, because yeah, are you in Florida? I can't remember. Anywho, so he ran to the store and got me an extension cord today, and he took me, we went to Walmart, and then I went to the dollar store yesterday looking for bins to put stuff in because I didn't want to bring them, and I thought, if I go to the dollar store, they're super cheap, right? So it's no big deal. And I did get some bins. So I've had a lot of questions from you guys about what do I bring? How do I bring it? How can I move my huge Stampin' Up! Business to Florida for 3 months without a moving truck? So if you guys saw on Facebook, I put a post on there. I had 5, I think, big boxes, Stampin' Up! Boxes, and that's what I brought with me. And you just have to be really strategic about how you pack things. Like this was in a gallon bag. All of these were. I'm going to show you guys. So let's go on a little tour. Hang tight. If we get knocked off of here, I'm going to be so mad, but I'm going to take you on a little tour so you can see, because I've had so many questions. All right, let me do this. Okay, so here's some of my storage solutions. There's those blends, like I said. This is just a box that I tipped on end, and I put all my designer paper in there, okay? I brought a bunch of embellishments and put them in that little thing. I take all of my current ribbon and I pull off about 1 yard and I throw it in this bag. Here's my punches. I stored those punches in that box, and then I tipped it up on its side so that I could use it for storage. This is sitting like on the breakfast bar. I've got more embellishments in here. All of my ink pads are sitting here. What else? I brought my whole bin of dies and embossing folders that are current. I've got my card samples over there. You'll see my Stamparatus right there. More card samples. Somebody just asked me, no, I don't know what the question was, but here's kits that are ready. All the product in these boxes are kits that are going to go out of here this next week for the catalog kickoff and the sweet citrus kits. This is actually my setup. So I will be operating right from here. I'm sitting right at that table. I brought my printer that I bought when I was down here last year along. And this is my video setup. So it looks all neat on my desk because you can only see a tiny bit of it. But yeah, there's a lot of things going on around here. This is our condo. That's the kitchen over there. That is the door that goes out to a patio and then to the garage. And then let's go over here. Here's the living room. And it's just beautiful. My cousin has done a wonderful job decorating this. Here is another living room over here. And then there's a screened in porch out there. But over here, hidden behind this chair, I've got more boxes. And these are all my current stamp sets, door prizes, and miscellaneous things. And then here's where I stored my boxes. So you can't see any of that. And let's see, this is the rest of the condo. Like I said, it's just really pretty. This is the master bedroom. And it's also very, very pretty. There's a bathroom with a shower over here. I hope I'm not making anybody dizzy. Close your eyes if you can't handle all this jiggle. And then down here, this is a 2-bedroom condo. So down here, we have another bathroom. And this is the guest room. See if I can get this light on. This is also very pretty. Nice little guest room. Oops. And then there's a laundry room back there. So that's what we have going on here. So it's a really nice setup. And then we're so fortunate to be here. And I think, unfortunately, this is going to be the last time we get to rent it because my cousin and her husband are retiring. Hang on, I gotta get you plugged in. There we go. They're retiring next year, or maybe in March this year. I can't remember now because things are confusing, right? Anyways, they're retiring, so they'll be coming down here in the winters. So, yeah. Okay. So I don't have a John report because John is not here with us in Florida. We could not fit him in the Explorer to bring him along. So, but I do a report on Randy and Lucy. Last year I started reporting on Randy and Lucy. And Courtney says, do you mean your assistant's room? Sure. Randy is somebody who lives upstairs, really nice guy. Steve goes golfing with him. He's had so many people calling or stopping by to say, hey, you want to golf next week? You want to golf next week? You want to golf? So he's made some friends here. And Randy lives upstairs in this building, and then Lucy is his black lab. So I'll be giving Randy and Lucy reports while I'm here in Florida. And I got to see Lucy today. She was carrying a tennis ball as she walked by our patio area, and I gave her a little pet on the head. So, the other thing that I wanted to tell you guys that was pretty funny is I told you I've been walking. It's like a mile to walk around the whole complex. And there's a lady that lives upstairs. She's from Minnesota, and we met her last year. Her name is Maureen. She's stopped by several times since we got here on Wednesday morning. And she's super funny. So Steve has kind of been like, you need to go for a walk. You need to walk. I'm like, yeah. I know I need to walk, and I'll walk. So I've been walking. So he comes in and he goes, yeah, I just saw Maureen. She was going out for another lap. And I said, oh. And he goes, yeah, she's done 6 laps already. And I go, what? I said, are you serious? He goes, no, I'm just kidding. Maureen is 92 years old. I'm like 6 laps. I'm like huffing and sweating after 2. So I was like, are you serious? He goes, no, I don't know how many laps she's done. I'm like, my gosh, if a 92-year-old lady can go 6 laps, I can barely do 2. It was a hoot. Anyways, I just had to share that with you. So while we've been here, I have been able to go lay by the pool once. The weather's been really nice. It's 72 degrees here right now. Tomorrow's supposed to be like 66, but then it's going to be 77 and some higher temperatures. So Steve and I are going to go to Siesta Key Beach. Woo, woo. I'm super excited about that. And we're going to take a drive one day this week. Otherwise, he's probably going to be golfing. I'm going to be getting these kits lined up. I might have him help with that too. We'll see how it goes. And yeah, so it should be a fun week. I've spoken to Molly and Valerie. Oh, Val, she's pretty upset that we're gone. And every time I FaceTime them so we can see each other, right? Every time I FaceTime them, the first thing she said, Granny, come get me. Val, I can't get you. Papa, come get me. I want to go to your house. We can't come get you. We're in Florida. And she just like will turn around and start crying. She's like, I miss you. I miss you. I want you. I want you. I want to come to your house. And I'm like, oh, don't do that. So the other night when I talked to her, she, Granny, come get me. And I said, I can't come get you, Val. I'm in Florida. She turned her back on me and would not turn back around to talk to me. She was so mad. And then the other time I called, they answered the video, you know, the FaceTime. And she looks at me and she starts to smile and she says, no, I want to talk to Gigi, which is great grandma. Well, thanks. Jeez. So she called Gigi later that day. And my mom, who is Gigi, told me, she goes, yeah, Val called me last night. She wants me to come pick her up. And when I said I couldn't, she sobbed. So that girl wants out of the house. said, that is a girl on the go. Oh my gosh. Steve, come here. Everybody's asking where you are. Don't trip over that cord. Just come and say hi. He's here. He just came back in the house. Just say hello. Hello, way down there. There you go. Woo!
Hi, everybody. Hope you're having a great night.
He did a good job for me today.
Yeah, I'm going to try to golf tomorrow, but she hurt my elbow.
Show him your paper cut.
Yep.
No, that didn't happen.
Yes, it did.
You stop being such a baby.
It's an abuse.
So anyways, Valerie.
Everybody have a great night. I am.
Stop being so sassy. So Valerie is really not happy that we can't come get her.
No.
Because usually she'd go, Granny, come get me. And I'm like, okay, I'll be over in a few minutes, right? Well, that's not happening. So she's pretty bummed out. But exciting news. Anna is coming down on February 6th, I think. So that's only a couple weeks away. Woo! And she's going to stay for just a few days, and we're going to take the same flight back to Wisconsin. I'm going back to Wisconsin on February 10th just because I can't be away from everybody this long, and I'll just be home for the weekend. So I'm flying home Friday and coming back down to Florida on Monday. So hopefully I can get all my grandbaby loving. Molly's been showing me videos of her new room and all kinds of stuff. So who just asked me, how am I going to be? Judy did. Well, Judy, we have FaceTime, so we can see each other while we talk to each other. Haley's constantly Snapchatting me. I'm Snapchatting them. So we have lots of that kind of contact, which isn't the same, but it's better than nothing. And like I said, I'm going home February 10th for a couple days. We're also going home March 3rd for a week. And then we'll be back in April. Plus, Molly and Anna are coming down here. And Haley, Val, Dawson, and Jared are coming down for a week. So we've kind of got this worked out so that nobody's going to die while we're gone. I might. Val's probably going to have a broken heart, right? She's probably going to like turn her back to me when I show up and be like, no, you deserted me, right? Little stinker. But yeah, and then another time Haley Snapchatted me something, and she said on the Snapchat, she was talking to her mom, she goes, I want to go to Granny's house. And she goes, you can't go to Granny's house, she's not home. And then she goes, no. So she's mad. Anyways, okay. I am going to get on with our stamping. You guys have heard enough from me, right? Please make sure you click on that thumbs up or like button. So appreciate that. That really helps me in the analytics on the interwebs with all that magic we don't really understand. Also, click that share button. There's a share button someplace on your screen. And I would love it if you would click share. Appreciate that. Oh, thank you, Deb. I do have prizes sitting right here on my table. Oh, and did you guys notice something is missing? Who noticed the thing that's missing? Yeah, I got ready to get ready tonight, and I thought, I don't have my stamping tiara. Like, how could I leave without that? Because it's hidden behind my clock in my office, right? So it's in my notes on my phone for under the list to get when you go home. So I will have it, or actually, I could make Anna go get it. Maybe I'll do that. But anyways, it's in my list to get my tiara. So yeah, right, my crown, exactly. I've been having a lot of people asking me when is my $1 million stamp set coming out, and it is coming out in the next annual catalog. That's what I've been told. So yay, super fun. Click on the like, click on the share. The other thing you should do is join my team. Yeah, it is the best time to join right now, you guys. There are 3 different options. One of those options, you can get this adorable little boho blue mini machine. Super duper cute. But you get to choose $175 in product. So if you've got a big order around $100 going in, because the kit, the discount shopper kit is $99. Or you can choose to have it be $129, get the boho machine. But either way you go, you get to choose $175 in any product you want. So if you've got an order around $100, don't put that order in. Click on the join on my blog and join my team, because you'll get to choose $175 and only pay $99 or $129, whichever way you want to go there. It is the best deal of the year. Plus, you get me for a full 6 months. Yeah. Without doing another thing. So super, super fun. Join. Everybody, my team is on here. They're like, oh, you'll love it. It's so much fun. You get so many things when you join with me. I can't even tell you all of them on here. Joanne says, already on your team. I know you are, Joanne. I'm happy to see you on here. Okay. Prizes. Yes, here we go. So, for commenting on my last live, I have some beautiful in color jewels. These are so pretty, you guys. Yay! For commenting last time, I drew names, and Susan Trice of Clinton Township, these are going to be on their way to you. I have to tell you guys, my envelopes didn't arrive yet. So that's another thing. When you're packing up, you can't bring all the things that you need. So I will go on Amazon and order some of my supplies. And my padded envelopes are one of the things that I ordered. They're going to be here this week, but they're not here yet. So, anyways, I'm glad that I can get them. I couldn't bring a giant box of padded envelopes with me, right? That's just not reasonable. So, Susan Trice, congratulations. You are going to get these beautiful jewels. Deb says these are her favorite. I know. They're so sparkly, you guys. Okay. Next up, for sharing my last live class, I have a pack of the gorgeous Favored Flowers Designer Series paper. Let's do it that way and this way. Oh, no, this way. It's hard. So many beautiful patterns in here. I have a partial pack. I think this is probably a half a pack of the paper. And also some in color jewels for the share last time. These are going to Kathy Goodnow of Gorham, Maine. Kathy, I'm so excited to be sending these to you. And I do have both of your addresses, so don't worry about that. Next up is for placing an order. I do a drawing on everybody that has ordered from me since the last live. And I have my winner, Robin Shanks. You're going to get not only the in color jewels, you're going to get a Blackberry Bliss ink pad and a Favored Flowers card kit. Woo, woo. And I will be emailing you. This uses a cool one sheet wonder template. This was an ordering special that I had back in December. And also a challenge to my team. If they met the challenge, everybody would get this card kit. So there's enough product in here to make 6 cards. And there's going to be a whole template that shows you exactly how to make the cards if you want to follow that with this beautiful paper. Somebody said they love my nails. Yes, I got my nails done before I left. Aren't they pretty? Miss Vicky did a really good job. We did not get in any disagreements. That's an old story. Do not fight with your nail technician. Yeah, it happens though. Okay, I'm gonna set these off to the side so I do not lose them. And are we ready to stamp, you guys? I just got a couple things to show you and then we're ready to stamp. Let me grab these things right over here. Here we go. I don't need that. Okay. Whew. Steve is so proud of himself. He got some Beat earpod things. That's what they're called, Beats or something. I don't know, some wireless earpods. He got it synced to his phone and his iPad. So he was able to go on Peacock and watch the football game, the Kansas City Chiefs game the other night out on the patio. So he's like feeling like Mr. Technical. Yeah. He's pretty good, actually, with technology. So it makes me happy. Like if I get a new thing in, like Stampin' Up gave us these AirPods. Oh my gosh, I would not buy them because they were too expensive. I had some cheap ones. But oh look, it just popped right up on my screen. I hope that didn't mess anything up. It just connected to my phone. But anyways, I just get this stuff and I give it to him. I said, here, make this work. And he does. So it's pretty impressive. Okay, we're gonna turn this around. Are you ready? Everybody ready? Make sure I don't have any questions that I missed. Who got snarky? Judy says she did get snarky with you once. I don't know who you're talking about. Hi, Betty Beckham. Are you in Florida? I am very close to you. We're gonna have to get together like we did last year and do lunch. That's what I think. Now bear with me because my my camera holder is, there we go. It's been messed with. It had to be broken down. Don't get sick, anybody. It had to be broken down to come here. And so now it's just a kind of a little jacked up. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I'm reading messages. Don't give up on Florida next year. I'm in Palm Harbor, a little north of Tampa. They have a really great craft room and apartment in my house with a double, where did that go? With a double something. I don't know what happened to that message. Maybe you retracted it. Oh, you did. Oh, thank you so much, you guys. Okay, Betty is only 12 miles away. Lanny is only an hour away. She's in Port Charlotte. Woot, woot. Yeah, last year I got together with some of my local team members and we went out to lunch. It was so cool. I loved it. And of course, I think that was the first time I've met like all of them in person. So that was neat. Okay, you guys, I have a sweet citrus class. We're going to be making the most amazing card with the sweet citrus bundle tonight. But I wanted to let you know about my sweet citrus class. This is available to register for. I got all my videos shot and the PDF is available to get immediately. The kits will be going out this week. With the sweet citrus class, you are going to get 24 sheets of this beautiful, what's this called? Flowers and More. There you go. Flowers and More Designer Series paper. This is a host pack of paper that you can only get if you place a big order or have a party. So you're going to get 24 6x6 sheets of that. You're going to get a pack of Stampin' Spritzers, a pack of our small blending brushes, a pack of dimensionals, and also the flat adhesive backed pearls with your kit. And pre-cut cardstock pack for 8 cards. There are 4 different designs. You make 2 of each. So you get all of that for $54. That does include tax and shipping. Then, if you don't have the sweet citrus bundle, let me grab it here. We're using it tonight, so I have it packed up. This is the bundle. It comes with the sweet citrus dies, this amazing 3D hybrid embossing folder. I'm going to show you how it works. It's amazing. And a stamp set. If you want to add that on, it's an additional $61. So $54 for the kit. If you don't have this bundle, you can add that on for $61. That also includes tax and shipping. And you'll get a PDF file with a video tutorial for each card, instructions with dimensions. So if you make up your kit, you can make more. You can get the kit by itself. You can get the kit with the bundle, or you can simply order the PDF. Or, best deal ever, you can join the Stamp Happy Academy. The PDF for this, by the way, is $20 without any product. You can join the Stamp Happy Academy. $19.95 a month, includes 4 brand new online classes every single month. There are over 90 classes on our website right now. Premium membership includes 3 live classes every single month where we teach you layouts, techniques, color combos, fun folds, all kinds of cards in the live classes. So you also get into like our catalog kickoff and other special events for free when you are a basic member. The premium member gets you the live classes. So here we go. Then the other thing I want to tell you about, don't forget that if you love Paper Pumpkin, when you buy a prepaid subscription, whether it's a 3-month, a 6-month, or a 12-month, you get Celebration included in there. So during Celebration, and this is the only celebration we are going to have this year, you can get free Celebration products with your prepaid subscription. So if you have a subscription, I would definitely recommend prepaying right now before the end of February if you can, and get some free Celebration stuff right on top of it. Somebody asked me what I'm drinking. I have my fabulous stickers from our onstage event, and I am drinking my strawberry lemonade. I do have Southern Comfort in the kitchen for old fashions. I'm not gonna lie, I did have one of those here so far. We had to buy some olives. So, okay. Next up, we have a couple other classes. The Speedy Recovery Kit class, I have a couple of these left. The class is $54. The Speedy Recovery is all get well cards. They're just fantastic. And of course, we never have enough of those. I also have a couple left of the Alpha Best online class that uses that alphabet stamp set with that cute little punch, the best label punch. And you get the Today is the Day Memories and More card pack along with some basic jewels and some soft seafoam ribbon. There are 9 cards, each have their own video tutorial, dimensions, pictures in the PDF, all the good things. So you can get the whole thing for $64. You can get option number 2 has the card pack and all that with the ribbon, the cards, and half a pack of rhinestones, or you can get the PDF file for $25. And this one is $54. You can add on the stamp set for $26. All of these registrations are right here on my blog. I need to turn this over. I was filming videos, and I usually don't have my host code on when I'm filming videos, so that's why that's upside down. I completely forgot about it. This is my monthly host code. When you use that, that really helps me out. It allows me to buy door prizes and other things. If your order is under $150, please use that code. If it's over $150, don't use the code. You're going to get rewards from Stampin' Up. I definitely want you to have them. You'll find my online store at www.AStampAbove.com. If you need catalogs or you have any questions, please feel free to email me. My email address is Kelly, Kelly, @AStampAbove.com. Okay, let's get started. All the commercials are over. It is time to get some fun done. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I am going to do this cute, cute, cute little set of cards that I made. And I'll tell you, if I didn't have that extra hour, you would be seeing 1. But because I had that extra hour, I actually am able to show you 4. So this is so fantastic. We are going to be using the Dainty Delight bundle as well as the Dainty Delight dies. Look at all these dies, you guys. Oh, this is so cute. There are, let's see if I can read it, 16 different dies in here. Matches up with this. Some are all standalone. And during Celebration, we have this beautiful, beautiful pack of, hang on, let me see if I can get it up. Designer Series paper. Absolutely gorgeous. You get this free with your $50 order. And if you put in a $100 order, you can get 2 packs and so on and so forth. But this is the Dainty Flowers. Yes, I'm right. Dainty Flowers pack of paper. Oh, look at this. This is fun. Let me show you this. There's a whole page of these. They're so cool. Look at that. Yeah, you can use this on a card front. You can use this on a card front. Oh my goodness. So, so pretty. This paper is beautiful. It's called Dainty Flowers, free with your $50 order before the end of February or while supplies last. And we're going to be using this page. So there's these flowers on this end. It's a 12 by 12 page and the flowers on the other end. So, so pretty. We're going to be playing with this for some interesting cards. Okay, let me get this put away. Now, We're going to be using my favorite embellishments, iridescent rhinestone basic jewels, not gonna lie. And I've got fresh freesia and blackberry bliss for my ink pads. Let me get my stamps out here. I ended up getting these nice little bins, I think from Walmart. Yeah, I think these are from Walmart. So that's what I'm using to put my stuff in when I'm doing my classes. Here is some linen thread, and then, let me set this over here. I used the largest circle, and then this, I like to call this my chubby little banner from the Stylish Shapes dies. Okay, so let me set this aside here. I don't want this to get in my way. It's so hard to figure out what I'm doing here because I'm out of my element, right? We'll get it figured out, don't worry. So I'm gonna set these aside. Oh, and I have, let me move my iPad here. Yeah, somebody said that, I can't, is it Eineke? That the DSP is gorgeous. It is so pretty. Deb says the same thing. Betty says hers just came on Friday, her bundle. Yay, you're gonna love this. Okay, so this is a piercing mat. It's called a Stamp and Pierce mat. It's in my online store, and I just wrap it with printer weight paper and put some tape on it. This is what I stamp on to try to keep my tabletop clean. And you guys know last year I bought this while I was here. There's a cardboard poster board under it, one of the thicker ones that I got at Hobby Lobby. And then this is contact paper that looks like wood. So you have to like compromise and figure stuff out, right? That's exactly what I did. Okay, I'm gonna put my little cheat right up there. And let me get that put away. I'm also going to be using these fabulous note cards and envelopes. So you get 20 note cards and 20 envelopes in this pack. These are on page 137 in the annual catalog. You get 20 note cards, 20 envelopes for $7. Everybody always asks me, can you mail these through the mail? Absolutely. These are totally mailable. They're not that much smaller than a card. So you can definitely do that. All right. I decided, hang on, let me set this aside. I decided that I wanted to use this particular pattern for my cute little card that I'm going to make. So, Aniki says she just ordered the note cards and envelopes. You are going to be ready to rock to make some of these cards because I've got like a whole set of these made. So I'm going to, oh, and they're scored. So all I did was fold on that score line, which is awesome. So I've got my note card and my envelope. Now I cut this designer series paper at 3.5 by 5. It fits perfectly on the front of our envelope. And we're gonna go ahead and glue that on. I've got my liquid glue here. This is what I love to use for stamping. I like it because it goes a long way and it gives you a little wiggle room if you need to move something around before it completely glues down. Now, if you cut your cardstock 3.5 by, or your designer paper 3.5 by 5, I like to like stack it up like this and it's gonna be on there perfectly. So kind of put it on there and then go like this before it dries and it's going to completely cover the front of this 3.5 by 5 card, right? Okay, I also took a 1/2 inch strip of the same designer series paper and I am going to, I think this is a little bit longer than a 1/2 inch because it was just a scrap. I'm gonna put that right here on the inside. Now, if you're gonna stamp a sentiment on the inside of your card, you wanna do that before you glue any paper on or do anything else, because if you stamp it wrong or make a mistake, you can turn the card inside out and not have to, you know, start over. But if you stamp something now and you mess it up, now you're gonna have to figure out a way to fix it, or you've wasted this and we can't have that. Not gonna lie. Okay, so we have that done. And as we're here, I am going to use a 2 by 5.25 inch piece of this paper. And I am going to put that on the flap of my envelope. Yeah. Here we go. Okay, and then I'm just going to use my paper snips and I use that flap as a guide so I know where to cut. Turn it, inside out here to the back side. And that will make you have a really, really pretty envelope flap. No naked envelopes. I think Courtney started saying that. No naked envelopes. Okay, so here's our pretty little envelope. Now, as long as we're here, I'm gonna grab that Fresh Freesia ink, and I'm gonna grab this stamp from the Dainty Delight stamp set, and I'm gonna double whammy this envelope with a little stamped flower on the front, paper in the back. Yay! Okay, let me put this away. Next up, we are going to take this paper. Did I have a smaller piece of that here someplace? I thought that I did. I guess maybe I don't. Okay, so we're going to take this piece of paper. Now, when you get your designer paper, like I said, it's 12 by 12 and it looks like this. There's a little space. Oh, this is the space in between. Here we go. Sorry, I hope I'm not making you dizzy. Oh, that's not right. It goes like this. Okay, so this is your paper. It's 12 by 12 and it has this on both ends with a little bit of just this in the middle. So I'm going to take this piece, that's what it looks like on the back, and I'm going to position the largest circle from my stylish shapes on here someplace. And I'm thinking that I am going to come right over here. And does that make you crazy that I went in the middle of the page? Doesn't make me crazy at all, because that's what I want my card to look like, and that's what I'm going to have it look like. That's kind of snotty, isn't it? Okay, does anybody see my paper cutter? I see it. Here it is. That's been kind of the hardest thing, is trying to figure out where all my stuff is. You know what I mean? Like, once you put it away, like, where is it now? That's been challenging for me. I just want to make sure this is going to fit through my machine, so that's why I just cut off that little strip. The other thing I'm going to do before I die cut that is I'm going to take my sentiment, Celebrate You, and now I can use this for something else, not this card, but something else. I will keep that scrap. I'm going to stamp that in Blackberry Bliss. And I'm going to put that, let's move it over here. I would put it right here, but I don't want it to interfere with that die. I'm gonna stamp that right there. Look at that beautiful font, right? Now I'm gonna bring in my chubby little banner. I feel like this banner and I could be friends. Yeah. That's why I'm walking every day. That's why. Yep, we're gonna do this. Hope to lose a little bit of weight and get that vitamin D. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. I'm on a good track to it. Okay, I'm just gonna run this through my machine. I have it sitting on the chair next to me, which is also very interesting, right? Again, we're improvising. I really wish I had a little table behind me, but then it gets super crowded, right? Let's be real. This condo was not really set up for me to run a business out of like this. Okay, so here comes this. This is just temporary tape. You can use washi tape or whatever you have. Look at how pretty that is. Here comes our banner. I wanted it to be made out of the same paper. I didn't want it to be stark white or a color. I wanted it to be out of that designer paper. So I thought that was kind of pretty good idea, right? I throw those over there. We're gonna bring our card in. And before I do anything else, I'm going to grab my baker's twine, or my linen thread, and I'm gonna wrap this around the front. Now I'm holding it with about, I don't know, let's measure that. I think it's about like 6 inches, 5 or 6 inches, probably 5 inches. I'm gonna hold that right here, and now I'm gonna wrap it around 3 times. 1, 2, 3. This guy is actually not have the TV volume on while there's football playoffs off for all of us. So kudos to him. Like, that's a pretty big deal. But he's a good sport. Okay, we're gonna tie this in a knot kind of way over here. I'm gonna hold my finger on there until I get that done. So he just came in to see the score. He can't watch the football game on Peacock out on the patio because Peacock doesn't have this game on it. I think this one's on ESPN maybe, I don't know. But I'm trying to see the score. It's not showing it right now for my football fans. The Packers are done, so we don't care. We don't care what happens to your football team. That's pretty mean, isn't it? Oh, it's the Cowboys in San Francisco. So somebody said that they were going to be rooting for their Cowboys tonight. I said, go Cowboys. So I'm there with you. Either team. Okay, so now we have this done. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put this right here. And what do you guys think of that so far? Isn't it pretty? I know. So I'm going to grab those dimensionals and we're going to put those right on the back of this big circle. I've used a lot of dimensionals since I got here. That was a full pack. I made the sweet citrus cards. I designed all of those like I think Saturday night, shot my videos yesterday morning. Oh my gosh, you guys, they're so pretty. I was like giddy. I was giddy. I was sending Barb, my friend Barb, pictures of them as I was making them. And she was like, dang, girl. I'm like, I know, right? They're so pretty. Okay, so we're going to do that. Now we're going to take this and we're going to put this right on here. So all I need 2 baby dimensionals. Let's use our minis here. And don't forget, you get dimensionals with that sweet citrus class. So you'll have lots of them. You get the standard size ones. So we're going to do that on the back of the right side, okay? So we're going to put 2 little dimensionals. We need it to straddle this linen thread. And I'm going to put a little bit of glue right here. And now we're going to put that. I need to hold this up so I can make sure I'm putting this on here straight. Oh my goodness. Is that not the cutest thing ever? Like, how easy is that, right? There's more. Hang tight, you guys. Oh yeah, you know what? He could probably connect his ear pod things to the TV. I don't know if it's a smart TV or not. I don't think it is. There is one in the bedroom though that is a smart TV because it's got a Netflix dealy whopper. Okay, we're gonna use these. Where's my, here it is. That's a really good idea. Well, you know, if I'd call my cable company, I pay like a crazy amount for cable. I can probably get that on my computer and he could watch that. Okay, so I'm going to put a big one right there and a medium size one maybe right there. Okay, you guys with me? And a baby one. There's 3 different sizes of these iridescent rhinestones. And how about if we do one right over there? Okay, does that tickle your fancy? Let's bring that envelope in here. Oh, look how pretty that is. Now this is free paper. The Dainty Flowers, is that what it's called? Do you guys know that I'm looking for it again? I have such a terrible memory. Okay, would you like to see the rest of the cards that I made in that hour that I did not have to be live? Oh my gosh, I kill myself sometimes. Oh, hang on, I just pulled a thread on my bow. Oh, I gotta fix a bow. Hang tight. Hang on. Take a drink. I accidentally grabbed my linen thread and messed up my bow. Okay, are you ready for this cuteness overload? Here's one. Here's number 2. Look how pretty that is. Again, same pack of paper. Dainty Flowers. And here comes the other one. Look at that. I've got those rhinestones on there. You can see them sparkling. Are you ready for the last one? Oh, how pretty is that? I just absolutely love these. So $7 for my note cards and envelopes. Get yourself some iridescent rhinestones. We got those on all of these. And free paper. While you're at it, just order the Dainty Delight bundle because you're going to want it. Sorry, not sorry, but you know what I'm saying. Isn't that just so pretty? And I haven't even really stamped with this beauty yet. And look at, I love all of these extra dies that are in here to do really fun stuff that don't actually even have a stamp in here. I love those elements to a set of dies, right? Thank you guys so much. I just thought this was so darn cute. And it was almost only one card because, because I thought I was supposed to be live. So this is what my paper looked like that I die cut. You know, you have 2 halves here, right? So you could do 6 of these cards, a full sheet easily. But this is what it looks like after I die cut my giant circles out of there. So yeah. Okay, now I want you guys to know that photographs and dimensions and a link back to this video will be on my blog after I'm done being live tonight. I have not taken any photos or done any other prep work for that blog post. So I need you to know that that's going to take me a little bit of time once we're done. It'll take me a couple hours probably to get all the photos done, edited, uploaded, type everything up, and post to my blog. But these will all be on there with all the dimensions for you. So it's pretty sweet. All right. Who's ready for some fruity cards? We are going to hammer on some citrus. Lanny says she just got her paper on Friday. And the Dainty Design set is in my cart. Woo, Barbara, you're going to love it. Thank you guys so much for all your kind comments. I'm going to set these over here. Hang tight while I kind of, oops, I forgot to clean this. I don't have as big of a space here, so I got to kind of make sure I'm keeping myself organized or it's going to be wholly crazy. Not going to lie. Okay, here comes the next one. So I have to tell you kind of a funny little story. I brought AStampAbove. I didn't bring a whole bunch of blocks, okay? And you guys know that I have a gazillion blocks, right? But I did not bring a gazillion blocks with me because they're heavy and, you know, space. So I decided I'd bring my AStampAbove, and won't that work fantastic, right? Well, with photopolymer stamps, which is this stamp set, the Sweet Citrus, you absolutely need to have the foam pad in your AStampAbove. There's a foam pad that goes in there for these photopolymer stamps. They don't have that cushion part on them like the red rubber does. So you need that foam pad in there so that your AStampAbove will work. Well, I don't have my foam pad, so it doesn't work. And then I am designing for the Sweet Citrus class, right? Like that's my main focus this week. I don't have a Daffodil Delight ink pad here. So I had to improvise with that too. And I think I did pretty darn good. But I use So Saffron a lot. And I said I would use Daffodil Delight, but I just don't have that ink pad. It's in my shopping cart on my website right now. Okay, so what I did is I mounted this citrus stamp on my one big block that I brought, but I didn't bring 2 big blocks. So I put the 2-step stamping for this on my AStampAbove plate. And I do have 2 plates here. So that's gonna work out really good for me. All right, this is the Sweet Citrus bundle. It is a 2-step stamping process. We've got the citrus, so the outside images, the inside images. We've also got these flowers, and the little dots in here go in the center of the flowers with some beautiful sentiments and some leaves. Now, the neat thing about the dies is that this is a hybrid bundle, and I'll tell you about that in just a second. But Stampin' Up! Gives you 2 sets of flower dies, 2 sets of flower dies, and 2 sets of leaf dies, so that you don't have to run it through a million times. You can stamp 2 sets of flowers and die cut both of them at the same time. Same with these other elements. I love that. I just love that they started doing that, right? Then I'm also going to incorporate this, oh, where's my little cheat sheet? I gotta have that up here so I sound super smart and sound just like I know what I'm talking about. Trust me, props. These are the Fabulous Frames dies, and these are a really cool set of dies. So I'm going to just share with you what you have here. And And there's a little, where'd that little one go? It's gotta be here someplace. Oops, did I lose it? Oh, it's right in there. Okay, so this big rectangle is the one that we're gonna use tonight. And it die cuts the rectangle, so it's like, looks like a real frame. It also die cuts that center out. So you basically get 2 dies in one, right? Isn't that cool? We're gonna be using that one. I'll put this back in there. Then we have this die, and I actually used this die on one of the Sweet Citrus kit cards that are there, that are included in the kit that we'll have ready to go out in the mail this week. I die cut this for everybody because this bundle was not part of the kit. So I die cut this for everyone that orders that kit. So you'll get 2, you get to make 2 of each card. You'll get 2 of these. This makes this cool little frame, really, really neat. And then of course it cuts out the center too. So that's cool. So again, you get 2 dies in 1 die. And then we have the oval, and the oval does the same exact thing. Look at how cool that frame is on there. And then you cut out the inside and the outside out of 1 die. We also have this little label that looks like this. It puts holes in the ends, each end. And then, remember photo corners? Remember those? This cuts out 4 and this cuts out 4, and each one of these is 1 die. And this is what they look like. So here's that ornate one, and here's the one with the score line. So we've got the score lines and the ornate one. So it cuts out, these 2 dies cut out all of these photo corners, and these are great for scrapbooking. They're also really cool elements on cards. So I just wanted to show you all the things that does. Guess who's going to be die cutting a whole bunch of these this week? He doesn't know it yet. But I'll tell him about it when he gets home from golfing tomorrow. How about that? I know, I'm so mean. Okay, so let's get started with our card. Let me bring this little jewel out. I am so excited to share this card with you because if I do say so myself, it is stinking beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So here comes our card base. This is Parakeet Party, 4 1/4 by 11. I've scored it at 5 1/2. We're using Parakeet Party ink, Starry Sky ink, and also Memento black ink. We've got our Parakeet Party blends. Our flat adhesive backed pearls, we'll be using dimensionals. And we're also going to bring in, let me get all my layers out here. Where'd my bin go? Right there. We're also going to be using the beautiful Flowers and More Designer Series paper. Okay, let me get all my pieces in here. I want to talk to you a little bit about this. That is the paper that I just showed you. I hope I don't have my boob in the camera. That's rude. A little too much, Kelly? Yeah. Here's that beautiful paper. You get 24 sheets of 6 by 6 paper in all these fun, colorful patterns as part of the Sweet Citrus kit. So we're going to be using this one, okay? We've also got a scrap of Parakeet Party. This is 4 by 4 1/4. Courtney said, your assistant would be happy to help. Oh, you're such a doll. I have a half inch by 5 1/4 piece of designer paper. This one's 4 by 5 1/4. Inside layer at 4 by 5 1/4. And then you need a 1/4 sheet of basic black. And I gotta move some things out of the way here because it's getting a little too crowded. This condo really actually does work out super nice for me to be able to do this as long as we don't need to use the dining room table, right? Now, when we have company coming, that's going to be a little more challenging. I'm going to have to put all this stuff away every day, which is going to be like, bleh. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to like that. But I will love having company. Okay, so we're going to take this 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inch piece of basic black. We're going to run that frame from the Fabulous Frame dies through our machine. And when we do that, this is what we're going to have. This is the center This is the actual frame, and then here's the piece we're gonna toss. But I'm gonna keep this because you can use this for something else, right? That's a good piece of cardstock, but look at that pretty frame, right? Love, love, love it. Okay, then we are going to, this is our envelope, so let's put that over there. We're gonna do a little bit of stamping. Hang on, I just dropped something. Let's do Starry Sky. We've got a white scrap here. And where did here's my piercing mat. So, it's called Flowers and More Paper. And let me show you guys where it's at. I'm so glad that you are asking, Deb. So this is our mini catalog, right? And on the very last page is the host reward. So when you place an order that's $150 or more, or you have a party that totals $150 or more, you get 10% Stampin' Rewards. So that gives you at $150, that'd give you $15 to spend. This is the host paper right here. You can only get this when you have reached this point. And this is valued at $30. You get 4 12 by 12 of each print, 4 pages of each print in 12 by 12. And what else was I going to say about that? Oh, it's valued at $30. You only pay $18. So if you earn 10% of a $150 order, you would get $15. You can order this or you can order this at the pond. The only time you can get these items is when you have earned Stampin' Rewards. So if you buy this and you only have $15, it's $18. You're just going to pay the difference of $3, which brings me back to the last time I was live. We talked about adding on and going over your Stampin' Rewards amount, and I thought it would work what I was saying. Well, it doesn't. So I apologize for that, but there is a way that it does work, not just the amount that I said, and I'm sorry about that. And I can't explain it because it's so confusing. Maybe someday I will, but not today. Anyways, these are host only items. You can only get these if you have a big order or a party that reaches these totals, okay? So that's what's happening here. And then as long as we're talking about that, during celebration, which lasts until February 28th, you can get this stamp set at the back. This Scenic Garden is free once your order or your party total reaches, I think it's $300. You get this for free and it will automatically come with your order or your party order. So lots of little benefits when you start hitting bigger numbers. That's what this is all about. Again, this is on page 90 of the mini catalog. There's also some of these. A lot of people don't know this, but there's also, I'm trying to grab my catalog. There's also some of these in the back. Look at Steve spilled coffee. And my computer bag had this in it and it was on the floor and it got coffee soaked up into it. So I apologize for how horrible my catalog looks, but it is what it is. Here's some more host only items. And again, page 179 of the annual catalog, you can get this, or this pack of paper. And it tells you the value and what you will have to pay with your rewards. So another pack of paper, you get 4 of each print. It's worth $30 for $18. It's really cool. It's 12 by 12. So lots of cool stuff, but you can only get these when you have rewards. That's what's happening there. Okay, back to our regularly scheduled program. I'm so glad you asked about that. Okay, Yvette says, so when you add it to your cart, do you have to add it when you're adding stuff under Stampin' Rewards? Yeah, when you get above $150, like the next item you add after you've hit $150, it will pop up and say, you have rewards, do you want to claim them? So the next item you would put in, you would click on that, yes, I want to claim my rewards, and then it will put your next item into your reward money. So you just have to watch for that pop up. Good questions. Okay, we have these cutie patootie little flowers, and I'm going to stamp a set of those on here. Oh, I love Starry Sky. That's what color we're using. And then we have the little polka dots. I'm glad that these two are together because it really does help you line these up. Let me see if I can do this. Oh, look, right in the center, like I'm a professional or something. I'm always amazed when that happens. Here's the single dot. Let's see if I can do as good on there. Oh, it is my day, you guys. I have to, I should buy a lottery ticket. So we've got these flowers on here. The other thing we're gonna do with that parakeet party is we're gonna do 2 sets of leaves, okay? So we've got that done, and I think, yeah, no, we're done with this. Let's put this away, and we're gonna put this away. If anybody's new on here, please click on that like button on your screen. That really helps me out, and I so appreciate it. We have a 1/2-inch strip of basic white, and this is going to be as long as whatever sentiment you're using. Mine happens to be 1/2 inch by 3 or so. So I'm going to take out my Memento black ink, and I've got that sentiment that says, have a zesty birthday. How cute, right? We're going to stamp this close to the left edge, and I stood up now so I can see how, if I need to buy a lottery ticket or no. I do. That's pretty good. Not gonna lie. Okay, we need to get a lottery ticket. I'm winning all over the place here.
I'm in.
He's in. Okay, we're gonna take this and we're gonna trim it with our snips. And we are going to put a snip in the middle and bring that end in and bring this end in right from the corner. I hate it when I don't get it to cut all the way off the first time, but there we go. Make sure I didn't smear it. Have a zesty birthday. That looks great. Okay. Whew, I'm getting very warm here. Next, what we're going to do. Oh, we're going to have fun now. We're not going to die cut this just yet, but we will die cut it. Now we're going to take that scrap, okay, and the die. Now, I told you guys this is a hybrid embossing folder, okay? What that means, and I almost didn't do this because I wasn't thinking when I started designing my citrus cards, I wasn't even thinking about this, but this, now you wanna use, this is the flat side, not the cutting side, but you can see the little raised edge is the cutting side. You're going to take this and drop it right onto your embossing folder. And it doesn't snap in, but it kind of drops right into place, okay? So we've got that right in place. Now we're gonna bring in our cardstock. Our die is inside our folder. And there we go. Oops, I'm gonna move my paper down just a little bit. Hang on, because it's just really close to that edge. Oh my goodness, I must be having a little hot flash. I'm really warm. Oops, it's still not. I need.
That's because I walked by.
That's because he walked by, he says. Oh my good grief. I'm sure you're right about that. I gotta fan myself a little bit here. I don't have my cooling mist that Wendy gave me. Dang it. Okay, now I am going to show you. You're gonna need to use your extra plate. This is for your 3D embossing folders. I'm gonna show you the stacking order here. We're gonna take our clear plates off. I have some new ones of these coming too. And this, plate number 3, that little plate for the dies, we're gonna take that off. We just use the embossing folder on the bottom platform. Doesn't matter whether you put this up or down, either way works. And now we put that gray plate on top. Now you might have an older one. If you do, it's a blue, like a brilliant blue kind of see-through plate. Same thing. I'm gonna run this through our machine. Hang tight. It runs through fairly easy. Here comes, let me put my machine back together here because we're gonna be doing a little bit of die cutting. Okay. Ready for the magic to happen? Look at all this. Ah, isn't that cool? Here are our citrus pieces. And now, of course, we have stamps that'll stamp these, and then you can die cut and emboss them also. But there we go. And again, this is Parakeet Party. Aren't those so cool? So this inside the folder die cuts and embosses at the same time, which is just like magic to me. All right, next up, bless his heart, he's watching the football game with no volume. And he's giggling now. I better not push my luck. Okay, so I've already scored this at 5.5. We're going to burnish that edge good. We're going to come back to this because I kind of forgot about it. Find our dies, which are, did you guys see the dies? Here they are. We're going to bring our dies in. We need one of the flowers, right? And remember, there's 2 leaves here, so we can die cut both of our leaves at the same time. Thank you, Stampin' Up. I love you for doing that. Okay, so we're gonna get these all die cut. And hang on just a second. Here we come. Here's our cute little flowers. I'm gonna put these right on here. Our leaves. Everything is here. Ah. Oh, you know what? One thing I didn't do on the sample that I made. Let's hit this with some Wink Stella. It's like, why wouldn't you? I'm just gonna color the citrus and make it sparkle a little bit. Yeah, if you don't have Wink Stella, you gotta get yourself some. Don't ever put it directly over your project and squeeze it. That's not gonna go well. I've had it where I squeeze it and it comes splurting out. Not fun. Oh, here it comes. It's coming out a little there. Oh, look at how pretty that is, you guys. This will dry, so you don't need to worry about that. It looks kind of wet right now, but look how pretty it is. So pretty. Now I'm just going to do this on the citrusy insides, not this lime. Now you can do these to make them lemons. You can do them to make them limes. You can do them to make them oranges. And you can even make these grapefruit. So cool. Okay, I think we're ready to start doing some assembly here. So here comes this. I'm gonna take my inside white layer and that 1/2 inch strip, and I am just going to put that right down the side of my white layer. I'm not gonna stamp anything on the inside. Of course, you could stamp a birthday sentiment. We use birthday on the front. You could put a birthday sentiment on the inside. Hang on, because I just got like a little glue glob there. Oh, it's not going to come off easy. Let me wipe that on my baby wipe. Oh, I hear they're racing up and down the... What do they call that out there? The boulevard? What do you think?
Park Road.
Park Road? Yeah, traffic here is like crazy fast. You feel like when you go out on the road, you feel like you're getting onto the raceway. The Indy 500. That's what I was trying to come up with. You feel like you're in the Indy 500. No lie. Like, when we start leaving this place and we go to get out on the main road, we're like, okay, get ready. Because you got to go, vroom. It's so crazy. Glad I have twin turbos. Okay. So, here comes... What'd you say? Oh, he's talking the TV, not to me. We're going to put this on. Is this not the most stunning stripe ever? I love this paper. And again, this is that Flowers and More for host paper. It's not free, but it's really, really inexpensive. Then we're going to take our frame and we need to pop that little baby up. So I recommend that you get out your mini black dimensionals because these are perfect. And now I want this to have really good support. We're gonna make this card, and this card is just cool enough that you need to make sure it's not going to be frumpy. That's a good way to put it. I want it to be, it's worth all these dimensionals, I promise you. Now, if you have some of those adhesive strips, those would probably be really, really good. But Did I bring my adhesive strips with me? No. Oh, I popped that one off. Make sure you keep these away from the edge so you don't see them from the front. There we go. Okay. We're gonna pop all these off. I like to use my take your pick tool. You just kind of stick it into that white backing at kind of a little angle and you pop it right off. Now, some of you have fingernails that will take these off just fine, but mine are acrylic and they're a little thicker. And so that is another challenge that you have to kind of get used to. So this is my workaround so I can have my pretty nails. Because I do love my pretty nails. Okay, there we go. All of them are off. I even swept the floor for you guys before I came on so there wasn't all messy. Yeah. I'm sure my cousin appreciates that too. I don't want her to come on here and go, oh my good Lord, look at what a mess our condo is. That is not what I want to happen. I did not set this down right. So don't set this down until you feel like you've got it centered nicely. Look how cool that is. Now, what on earth am I going to do with this? Well, we are going to start. Now, remember, this is a 3D embossing folder, so that the impressions are really deep, so you have to put a little more glue on than you normally would. And before I press that all the way down, I'm going to come in here with one of my leaves, and I'm going to add that right about there. Okay. Then let's grab this little cute little, did I call it a lemon? I meant lime. If I called it lemon, I meant lime. But again, more glue because that's really deep and I need this to stay on my card, right? So we're gonna put that right there. I'm gonna bring in this one. I think this is my favorite one. It's like a slice with the rest of the lime or lemon or orange left on there. I'm gonna put this, I did not wanna put glue on the back of there. I wanna put dimensionals on there. Grab your baby wipe, wipe it right off. Okay, where's my white dimensionals? Right here. So I'm gonna put dimensionals on this one. Here we go. If you ever put glue on the back of something and you didn't mean to, you can take your embossing buddy and you can pat that, and that powder will stick to the glue and it will make it not sticky anymore, just so you know that. It's kind of a neat little way to do it. I've done that. Can you tell? This is not the first time. The first time I've added glue when I didn't mean to. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna set this right in here. I want this to just overlap my frame a little bit because I just thought that would be kind of cool looking. And we're gonna put this one on dimensionals as well. This is our half a slice. And I'm gonna do, let me see, I'm gonna set it in here like this. I'm gonna put a dimensional down here. I see some little hitchhikers in here. Let me get those out of there before. There's some dimensional backs that are in there. Get out. Yeah, that was a bit rough, wasn't it? Okay, I'm not putting a dimensional on the back of here because I'm just gonna add a little piece of glue. It's gonna sit on this one. And I'm just gonna kind of add that right in here. What do you guys think so far? Pretty cool, right? I'm gonna bring my second set of leaves right down in here. Just like that. Okay. Now, we have this, and I'm gonna lay this right across here. So I'm gonna let this stick out just a little bit beyond that black frame, and I just am going to use glue. So I'm gonna do just like this, a little bit, because my fruit or my limes are already up on dimensionals. What do you guys think? Isn't that cool? Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, so we need 3 flowers. Oh, did I just lose one of my flowers, you guys? Where did it go? I know it was just here. Oh, I just saw it too. Did you guys see where it went? Well, maybe we're just doing 2 flowers. I'll show you the one with 3 flowers and I'll make another flower when we're done here. That makes me mad. I don't know what happened to it. Maybe it stuck to one of those dimensionals. Ah, thank you so much, Sherry. I love these cards. Okay, so dimensional. We're gonna put a dimensional under this flower, and then I'm gonna grab a mini for the little flower. Gosh, that just makes me so mad. Where did that flower go? Okay, I'm done. Done whining about it. We're gonna put one of these flowers kind of right up here. Oh, so cute. I'm gonna put another one right in here. That third flower would go right down here in the middle, but it ran away. And I probably pitched it by accident. Oh, what do you think? Might it be on the back of one of these? No? Okay. Then we're gonna grab these. How many of you guys got these flat adhesive backed pearls? I love these. These are included with my citrus kit. I'm gonna take the dark Parakeet Party Stampin' Blend marker, and I'm going to color 3 of these. So these are really pretty. They're pearlescent and they kind of take on the color that, you know, that you use them with, kind of. So I'm going to put one right up there. Look how pretty that is. Ah! And a couple right down here. Here's the inside. So again, you could stamp a sentiment on there. I would definitely do it before I glued anything together in here though. My kind of rule of thumb, which I break from time to time. Can you see the Wink of Stella on there? Gosh, I just love, love, love this card. I told you guys it was gonna be really cool. Did I let you down? I hope not. Now, here's our envelope. And what I decided to do with that is use this, the citrus and this outline one. And we're going to do a little tip for you. So we're gonna do Parakeet Party on our envelope. Now here's my tip. You wanna do the outline first because usually you do that in a darker color and it's easier for you to see, to be able to add the inside if you do the outside first. Just kind of trust me on that one. I'm gonna grab a baby wipe here because I wasn't very careful when I put my ink on. So I'm gonna run that baby wipe. I just want that one like half lime for my image. And I'm gonna stamp that. And move all my things out of the way because this is a big block, right? Right here. Look how neat that looks. Okay, and then we're gonna bring in this one. And I'm gonna ink up this little slice right here. You wanna make sure none of the others have ink on them. Look at how delicious that looks, right? Ah, so pretty. Okay, hang on. Oh, I know what I was gonna show you guys. From time to time, you're asking me about the tray that I keep my stamps in. These are something different than what I usually use. You can't get what I usually use anymore. But I wanted to share with you what they are. So I got these at the Dollar Tree. And they were by the other containers. They're a marker storage container. Who knew? Okay. And all I did was cut them in half. So I have one half of the tray here and the other half is over there someplace. But that's, and then I just put a piece of paper in the bottom. I usually use black, but I didn't want to use up my black cardstock because I only brought, you know, enough cardstock to keep me going here. But that's what these are. And I just cut them in half and this is what I'm going to use. And they cost me $1.25, I think. So good deal. All right, let me grab my card with 3 flowers on it like magic, right? Here's my 3 flower card. And I'm gonna bring back in these other projects in case anybody is late or you guys wanna see them again, because I do. Here is the Dainty Flowers cards with the note cards and envelopes. Got matching envelopes. This is all Dainty Flowers, Designer Series paper. Oh, I know, I've got a whole bunch of these cards to share with you too, so hang tight. I just wanted to bring these projects back in here. And hang on, I've got a whole bunch of citrus cards that I pulled out to share with you. Now I need to find them. Oh, they're in the basket, hang on. And I have a little bit of mail to share with you guys. So, first of all, before I forget, these are the projects for tonight. These are all going to be on my blog. I'll put the link in. You can rewatch the video if you need to. I will list all of the dimensions. There'll be beautiful photos there. There's also going to be a complete supply list. Everything I use to make these is going to be in a whole supply list. You can look at the pictures. You'll see the, the markers. You'll see the linen thread. You'll see all the things. So if you'd like to purchase any of those, you just click on the pictures of them. It'll take you right to my online store. You'll find my online store link at www.AStampAbove.com. This is my current host code. Please use that if your order is under $150. If it's over $150, don't use the code. You're going to get some rewards, and I definitely want you to have those. Don't forget it's celebration. With every $50 that you order, you get to choose a free item out of our celebration brochure, which is this little jewel. You'll find it online. It'll show you pictures of everything that's in here. The Dainty Flowers are right here. So here's some additional card ideas using this beautiful paper. There are a few items in here that are free with a $100 order. And this paper, this you get 48 12 by 12 sheets. This is free with a $100 order, as well as the beautiful floral stamp set, which is someplace right here. Big stamp set, 17 different stamps in here, free with a $100 order. If you do not have these catalogs, I would be happy to mail them to you. If you don't have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, please let me earn your business. Pop me an email at kelly@AStampAbove.com and give me your address, and I will mail you catalogs. Here we go. Are we ready? Are we ready for some more zesty cards? Look at this one. Love, love, love it. Yeah. So I told you guys that I forgot my Daffodil Delight ink pad. Well, I didn't forget it. I don't have 2 of them, so it didn't get in with my stuff. I don't have a daffodil. So what did I do? I took a baby wipe and I squirted re-inker on it, thinking I can use that as my stamp pad palette, right? Get by with it. Ran out of re-inker. That was the day I did not buy a lottery ticket. Here is another beautiful card. Love that die in the background, right? Now these are swap cards that I received. I told you guys I was busy swapping in December. Here is another one. Look at how pretty that is. I was gonna put this ribbon in green. I had some right here on this card, but I just don't think it needs anything else. What do you guys think? Do you think it needs anything else? Yeah, I don't think so. Now here's where they used like kind of the grapefruit look. Isn't that cute? I believe they used Flirty Flamingo and Mango Melody. I love that. And here comes another super duper cute card. Yeah, so back to this one. See what it looks like when you just use an embossed layer? It's just so cool looking, right? Okay, so here's that one. Love, love, love. I love how they stamp the flowers right on there. And then here's the last one that I have to share with you. Love this embossing folder. It's just so cool. Okay, I have some mail to share with you. So let's get that out. I don't have a whole bunch of mail because Christmas was amazing and it's over. This came to me from Mary Stroman. Look at that little beauty. And look how she put this one right in there She's got one on this side, one on that side that are glued together. Isn't that cool? Love this card, Mary. Thank you so much. Then I got this card from Connie Piasecki. Connie, thank you so much. It's absolutely beautiful. Again, with the DSP. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the Flowers and More DSP. Pretty sure. No, it is the Dandy Designs. Dandy Designs, yes indeed, which is also free, right? Oh, let me leave these out here. Okay, next up, oh, I got this beautiful card, and this came to me. Hang on, I gotta find her name. This is from Diane Paul. Look at how pretty that is. Yep, here we go. Isn't that beautiful? Love, love, love this. Thank you so much, Diane. This is just the prettiest card. And last but not least, I've got this one. And hang on, I gotta find out who this is from. Oh gosh, now I feel like a terrible person because I can't remember. Who sent this to me? Oh, I know. It was from Joan Talent. Oh, whew, isn't this pretty? This is one of our Valentine sets in the spring mini catalog. Good grief, Joanne. I'm so sorry. Joan, I'm sorry. It's probably Joan, Joan. I guess you could go either way with that. But Miss Talent sent me this, and she's a very talented stamper. I think I redeemed myself right there. Mystery Stamper, Yvette says, yes, indeed. She was submitting her Technique Club reward, so I already took her form out of there, which is what she had her note on, and what a mess, huh? Okay. Does anybody have any questions that I may have missed? Because I am available to answer them right now. Any questions? I'm just watching here for just a few minutes. Oh gosh, don't you just love this? I was so like tickled pink with myself because I like made this all on my own. A lot of times I will go out and I will search the internet and I will find different elements to pull together for a card. I actually did this on my own and this. So again, I need to go buy a lottery ticket because I had so much fun stamping today and creating these cards. And I remember Connie messaged me earlier today and she says, oh my gosh, I'm so excited to see what you're going to make tonight. And I said, I'm really excited to see what I'm going to make tonight too because I have no idea. That's how we roll, right? Yeah. Thank you guys so much. And I have your, the t-shirt you gave me that has the leopard print on it. I have it here. And as soon as I get a little bit better tan, I'm going to wear it with my cool leopard print shoes. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Okay, the Floral Lane set, I think it's called, the one with the heart punch. Is that one still available? Oh, I don't know. I did not check. I believe it is. Does anybody have any insider trading information on that? That one is going to be on page 8 and 9 and 10. This is the set. It's got the punch. Country Bouquet is it called. I think that's what you're looking for. Country Floral Lane Designer Series paper. Absolutely beautiful. Country Gingham, Country Floral, and then this is the Country Boutique stamp set and punch. Isn't this pretty? It's so pretty. I love these. The punch is on back order. Okay, thank you for letting us know. It was unavailable this afternoon. Oh, Diane, thank you so much. Was not going to get the citrus bundle, but you may have changed my mind. You're welcome. You knew you were going to get it. You just need a little extra boost. That's my job, and I love it. All right, you guys, I'm going to let you go so I can get all of this stuff photographed and typed up and added to my blog. Again, my blog is right here. Please know I really, really appreciate your orders. They're what keep me in business. If you are not receiving a discount on your product, you should be joining my team. Get yourself a boho blue mini machine. These are exclusive. Until February 28th, you get to choose $175 in product for $99 or $129. There's options there. But what a deal, huh? Yeah, it's a crazy, crazy good deal. Thank you guys so much for joining me on my first night back in Florida. I will be live again on January 29th, which is next Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 7 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Mountain, and 5 p.m. Pacific. Boom. Did you see how I did all of those time zones? Lottery ticket. All right, you guys, have yourselves a great week. I think I have a blog hop on Friday, so make sure you check back with that. It's my Totally Technique blog hop. I have no idea what we need to do, but something fancy. All right, have a good week. Bye-bye.